Hello, hello, hello. What is going on, everybody? Today, we are not playing any games. We are doing a couple raffles, but we're going to be looking at some of the projects and stuff that I'm excited about. I may not know a ton about them. A lot of these games aren't out yet, but they're at least on my radar, and they're what I'm kind of looking forward to playing, or at least being able to test eventually next year, or, you know, in some cases, hopefully sooner than later, because we do have partnerships with some of these games or game companies. So I'm also looking for anything that you guys are going to suggest we can take a look at today as well. It's kind of like, yeah, just a little discovery day. We'll be looking at what's coming up, what isn't, what everybody else is excited for, why. But yeah, so the first one, obviously, you know, we're very partial to because it's our game. But Nifty Village, we're actually going to be able to do, I'll probably wait a little bit later in the stream to do, we've got an OG status and a minting pass that were left unclaimed from when we did the Q&A with Nifty Village. So, yeah, Nifty Village, if you guys didn't see it before, this is one that is coming from MarketSquare. We haven't started full production on it. There are teams ready to go. We have a great development team. I'm not allowed to actually say who quite yet, but once I am allowed to, you guys will hear about it. You can also get, you know, on the website over here, niftyvillage.com. I will be adding in all the video links that we find, all of everything into the description after we're done with the stream, because I don't know what you guys are going to suggest, if you guys are going to suggest anything. But yeah, we will. We've got an OG pass and a minting pass that we need to. They're burning a hole in my pocket, so we got to get them out to you guys. Depending on how many people pop in, we may do a couple more items from Lost Relics that we have. I did not contact any of the winners from yesterday. I got bogged down reviewing. There are a ton of submissions for the Friday Night Fist Fight. I was reviewing some of them. I took a break, and I fell asleep. So today I was reviewing more of them. I will finish the entire review process. What's going on, Bren? Tonight. Then I will contact all the winners to tell them what the new dungeon is. If there's going to be I have a strong feeling because right now no one has made it farther than King and Dark. That doesn't mean that someone else didn't already, but I had, I woke up to, I think I had 60 Discord messages. So that was fun. I've got a lot of stuff to review. But right after the stream today, I will contact all the winners from yesterday. Before I take my break, I will contact all the winners from today as well. Bryn, you're not allowed to enter into the raffle for Nifty Village. I know you're really hurt about that, and that comes as a big surprise, being part of the team and all. But so yeah, Nifty Village. Right now we're still in phase 1. We're not really going to be able to do much with it until we get over here to phase 3 during the alpha release. We will be showcasing it on here. But I think everyone expected that to be, included in on this list. I mean, why? How could it not? But if you need any in-depth information on Nifty Village and stuff, we have a previous stream. I will add that to the description links afterwards, after I know of all the projects that we do want to add. But without further ado, 2 of the games are actually coming from Gala Games that I'm actually pretty excited about. There are ones that we are able to play already. We can currently play Spider Tanks. Technically, you can play Town Star. I haven't really gotten into Town Star. Sorry, Bren. Me and you are what is what's the saying for the raffles and stuff? We're always the bridesmaid, never the bride. But that's okay. But so that'll bring us to the first one that I don't think a lot of people talk about that I'm actually really excited about, and that's Fortified. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm really big into tower defense games. I ended up getting the Arrow Tower back when it was first available, just so that I could play this game right when it came out. I've always been real big into... oh my goodness, that is quite the name. I can't even say your name on the stream. There's not a lot out of it. There's no real gameplay of it. We kind of just have images, but the art style so far looks really awesome. I don't know about you guys. I've been playing tower defense games since, I feel like I first discovered them and in Warcraft 3, I think. Maybe it was Warcraft 2. A long time ago, regardless. But I really like tower defense games. It definitely is awesome that there's going to be a blockchain one. I'm not entirely sure about the exact play-to-earn mechanics. I assume with a lot of these, when I can't define how easily they would be done, they're done. I always assume that they're going to be a lot more like Blanco's Block Party, where, your earning capability is entirely based on... How did you get in here? The dog got in here somehow, even though I shut the door. Can you not mess with the Christmas tree? Thank you. Oh, why? Thank you. I spent a long time. It's been a long time coming over here with this beard. But in Blanco's Block Party, with a lot of these other games that don't have super defined play-to-earn mechanics, I've found that a lot of time the way that they're going to be doing it is these battle pass type things where you will, buy, like in Blanco's Block Party, you'll buy a battle pass for, let's say, $25, and you have milestones to complete. Those are limited time NFTs. After you've acquired the NFTs, you're allowed to sell them, and that's kind of where the earning mechanic comes into. That's what I've kind of expect, or what at least I think the Fortified play-to-earn mechanics are going to be. but it will also Big Daddy Spiz over here. But yeah, as of right now, there's not much going on with it. But and I was able to find a little bit of information here and there, but nothing really concrete. Just kind of speculative things. You know, nothing I can really say for sure is going to be exactly what's going on with it. But like I said, if you like tower defense games, this has been the one. It's backed by Gala Games, which is, a company that I myself trust. And I think that they've proven to do a lot of stuff. Yeah, Jeffrey, I was reviewing everybody's footage from yesterday with the fight night. I got bogged down, took a break, fell asleep. I'll be contacting everyone before I take my break after the stream today and just grouping all the winners together. So don't worry, I still have you as the Scorpion Stinger and the as well as the Warblade. It's only speculative right now. Unfortunately, yeah. A lot of these games, I don't like to even say the actual release date for some things because it's pretty standard for smaller development teams to miss deadlines with that. So regardless of what a lot of these games say, I don't really believe it till I see it type of deal. Yes, I know that there was an announcement that they are going to do a second round and have more towers released sometime in the near future. Again, they kind of said early 2022, late 2021. We're kind of in late 2021, so when they do, we will know about it. I'll definitely let everybody know. Jimmy, what is up? So another one that was on there actually too is Mirandus. So we can watch this one real quick. Mirandus, I already have access to. Some of the people that I befriended in Gala were, kind enough to send me a couple NFTs for the game so that when it does actually come out, we will be able to play it. But let's watch the video here on Mirandus.
The dark will come again today, when faded is the light. And as the crickets loudly pay their homage to the night, orc and halfling, human, dwarf, and elf will lock their doors, as vile, vicious villains of the night invade in scores. But when the darkness pulls and calls, my eyes are open wide. When blackest shadows blanket falls, from me you'll never hide.
In the world of Mirandus, there are those whose actions and abilities have brought them glory and fortune. They are the skilled, the strong, the powerful, the ideal. They are the exemplars, and you could still be one of them. Your exemplar avatar may catch the attention of those around you in a crowded Mirandus tavern, but you can rest assured that their looks are looks of fear and admiration. These people have nothing on you. You are an exemplar.
So, that is Mirandus. Actually, we'll head on over to their website. So, Mirandus, again, it has a specific art style. Actually, we'll close that one. It has a pretty unique art style, as you can tell. It's a little blocky, but I kind of think it works. For what it's doing. There are multiple layers of earning in Mirandus that are going to be coming out. There's adventuring. As you can see, this person's getting ready to fight a giant Minotaur boss who's guarding a throne of... Oh. Well, Jamie, that is great news. I will grab that actually right after the stream. But yeah, you get to own everything that you do. You can also, there are different roles that can be played. You've got blacksmithing, farming, depending on what type of assets or materials and stuff are needed from other people. You will own those. You can only be able to use those or create them depending on what NFT character that you have gotten. There's adventuring that's going to go out into the world. This one, there's quite a few games that are going to be similar toned in spirit to Lost Relics that I'm kind of excited about. I know that multiplayer is going to be launching with it, so that's going to be, great. But yeah, in development, there's some stuff. What is this guy? What are you? Is this the same? Nope, this is a new one. So yeah, this one we'll check out too here. Some more footage for the world of Mirandus and kind of showcases some of the towns and stuff that you'll be able to create, manage, be a part of, contribute, and build. Very dark. So yeah, Mirandus definitely has its own feel to it. What are you starting over again? How about we don't do that? But again, it's something that I think is going to be very fun. I know that there's a large community backing it that are pretty excited about it, myself included. I'm really looking forward to, finally being able to get my hands on it. I don't know what's going on with their website, but that's okay. We already did you. So another one. We'll switch up gears because there are other ones that look or don't look like that, but are in the similar feel to that. But yeah, we'll take a look at, because I do have other ones that are going to be like that. One of the ones here, why isn't stuff loading for me right now? What's going on with you, internet? All right, well, we do have this one. So another one that for some reason is having a hard time loading, but I do have another gameplay video over here that we can pull up, is Phantom Galaxies. It's been kind of a sleeper. I don't know a lot of people that have been talking about it, but it reminds me a lot of like Transformers in space, but with blockchain. You'll be able to mine, you'll be able to, attack other people, steal their resources, set up trading routes, set up mining operations, and that's where, you've got these giant ships that are going to be helping you do that. You'll be able to set up defensive positions where other people are going to be able to come attack the ships. The ships can be outfitted with different things. There's also, you can dock inside these giant ships, and inside you'll go into kind of a third-person mode where you can see your character running around. You can select different types of ships that you can own. but I've been paying attention to this one for a few months now. I think it looks great. I'm trying to get one of these gameplay trailers to launch here, but we can watch the announcement trailer real quick.
Currently, we have 2 starfighters available, an assault unit and a buster unit. The assault unit, the CSF tier, is a balanced unit, perfect for mid-range engagement with options for close and long-range combat. The buster unit, the USF Kierkegaard, is a heavy unit, focused on defense and firepower, sacrifices speed and evasion for sheer raw destructive strength. We have 2 starfighters available, an assault unit and a buster unit. The assault unit, the CSF tier, is a balanced unit, perfect for mid-range engagement with options for close and long-range combat. The buster unit, the USF Kierkegaard, is a heavy unit, focused on defense and firepower, sacrifices speed and evasion for sheer raw destructive strength.
So, something else started. Oh, that one finally loaded. So, Phantom Galaxies is very similar to one of the other ones that other people have been looking at called Infinite Fleet. But one of the things that I really enjoyed about Phantom Galaxies is that it actually does have gameplay available. It is actually moving forward. Milestones have been met. Let me pull up here. You know, they've got a great looking website. Their Discord they're very attentive. They will, engage you, talk to you. There's obviously going to be space as well as planetary stuff. So you will be able to land onto some planet, deal with whatever collection resources are being dealt with there, try to retake the planet. There are going to be, as it said, corporations, so there's guilds. It's going to be multiplayer inside of all those ships. Depending on the size of the ship, there's an entire in-ship economy that's also able to be used. So right now we've just had NFT drops and stuff like that. Q2 is when we're looking for actual early access. This is one that I am 100%. I've already gotten NFTs for it. I'm ready for the access. This is also kind of one of the ones that I think is the start of why I'm so excited about 2022 for blockchain gaming, is because we're going to finally start seeing some more AAA like status qualities of graphics, of gameplay. There are larger teams that are now backing these type of things, which is really good news for all of us, because a lot of the times these small teams, even though they're doing refined, great work, they can't roll these things out as quickly as we would like or to the depth that we would like necessarily. So this was one that time and time again, when I've come and checked back in a couple weeks or given it a little bit of time, it has showcased itself as it's still moving forward actively. It's still doing what it needs to do. the gameplay footage and the complexity of the gameplay footage and stuff is very impressive, in my opinion. You can choose to fight as a mech. You can choose to fight just as a ship. The ships obviously don't work, as far as I know, when you're on a planet, like when you're laying siege to a planet or attacking someone's base. Obviously, the bases, you again can hook up defenses. Phantom Galaxies is being made by... what was that company? Blowfish and Animoca, I think is how you say their name. But this one randomly got dropped on me, and I was just like, how have I not heard of this game? You hear about all these other games, and it just looks like it's got a lot of huge potential. You'll definitely be able to see this one when we're able to play it. Finally, not finally as if we've been waiting super long, but the second I found out about it, I was like, I want to get my hands on this thing. So that's definitely one that is the start of this whole, AAA invasion of blockchain. And I don't mean invasion in any negative sense for the most part. But yeah, where we've got these a little bit more refined, a little bit more graphic heavy type of stuff with faster, more action-packed gameplay. So this is one that I think you should definitely put on your watch list. There are other games that are going to be kind of like it. What's going on, Alex? Welcome. Chero, yes, it looks really good. And Chero, again, too, I know that you are a winner from yesterday's stream. I will be contacting all the winners from today and yesterday all at the same time right before I take my break. Before I deal with the doggies and stuff. So another game that's similar to this one, I'll pull up here, that seems to be getting a lot more attention than... I haven't met a lot of people that have even heard of Phantom Galaxies. But I have met a lot of people who have heard about Infinite Fleet, which is another game that's going to be similar to that. Oh. So we can take a look at the trailer for this one real quick. Whoa! That was loud.
I'm detecting incoming enemy warp signatures. Commander, they're all around us.
Kessler, Lincoln, phalanx formation. Vegas Squadron, take point.
All right.
All squads, paint your marks now. Eyes on your screens. Kessler, Lincoln, stay on space lines for phalanx formation. Maintain domain superiority until my mark.
For that. Tanaka, I need you to hold the line. Good luck.
Yes, sir. I don't need less. Orion, Lüdinghausen, and Kessler are down. I repeat, down. Fleet has sustained heavy damage. Combat operational ships report in.
Kirk, how you holding up?
Tanaka, there's over 9,000!
Commander, Atrox fighters incoming on your position. Bearing 220 Mark 35.
Raynor, move us to firing position.
Yes, sir. Incoming enemy fighters neutralized. Still more Sagittas en route.
Tanaka, we're getting decimated. You need to get back here.
Kirk? Respond! Missiles!
Aatrox ships' main weapons are charging. Commander? Wait.
Commander Chase, the cavalry is here.
Awaiting your order, Commander.
Kaiser Fleet, standing by.
All ships, engage transformation engines. Return fire!
Infinite Fleet. So, as you can tell, Infinite Fleet is very similar to Phantom Galaxies. It seems to have a little bit more of a storyline. Well, thank you for showing up, Widget. We hope to see you in 30 minutes. But so this one is going to be a MMO space strategy game. It has obviously a different art style than Phantom Galaxies does. I'm a little more. I like Phantom Galaxies art style and graphics a little bit more, but that doesn't negate from anything on the game itself. You can buy these transforming ships, which is awesome. I actually have not engaged with the Discord for this one. While I was doing a little bit of more stuff for. All right, Widget, I'll wait for the minting pass for you to get back. I did not. I kind of heard about this one a little while ago, but right after I had heard about Phantom Galaxies, so that was the one that I was focusing a little bit more on. This one came up time and time again, whereas Phantom Galaxies wasn't. The art style is, like I said, a little bit different than the other one, but it still looks very, very fun. And this has been, obviously a lot more advertised. There's a lot more going on with it. From what I did my brief time of looking at, the play to earn mechanics, they're going to be very similar to Phantom Galaxies. There's going to be, areas you can secure. This one I actually don't know for sure. Let's look that one up, because like I said, this one was the least amount of stuff that I did. There's 2 games on here that I heard last minute that I did not get a time to do a ton of stuff. So let's see what we got. What network? Stoker tokens. I don't know why my internet's deciding to go so slow today. It's probably because I decided to do this today. What currency wallets, sports, and the Liquid Network is what I'm seeing on here. Yep. Uses a token called INF. You'll be able to use to bid on items in the game's P2P marketplace. You will see INF balance in your Infinite Fleet account and be able to bid on items. Blah, blah, blah. What blockchain is it issued on? INF tokens are issued on the Liquid Network, a secondary layer or side chain of the Bitcoin blockchain, the longest standing and most robust, blah, blah, blah. The Liquid Network allows Bitcoin to be pegged in and out from the base layer, allowing for faster transaction times, confidential transactions, making it more suitable for high-frequency transaction assets. Yeah, I was about to say, it's got to be a layer 2 on there, because if you're using Bitcoin, who's waiting 10 minutes to confirm a trade? All right, so we'll get into, I guess we're already here. We're in the future already, so let's go with next one. I think everyone knows already, but Alluvium. Alluvium's one that I've looked at. It looks like it's going to be a huge heavy hitter when it comes time to actually be able to play and participate in it. It's not at all the same type of thing Actually, we're not in the future anymore. We're going to go right back to, because there's another one after this. But here's a little trailer for Illuvium for the few that haven't seen it. Bryn. You know what happens when you assume. Bonus gameplay footage. Victory! So, if you noticed earlier, there's no other player on the other side. So, it is team versus team, but it's also not always a PvP element, if you get what I'm saying. So, like, in this fight, there is another player. There's not in the other ones. So, in that first video, I think it showcased a little bit more of some of the elements where you can kind of run around in the world. They've got all these very amazing looking art style. Here's one where, yeah, you will have people fighting each other. It's essentially, it reminds me of almost like a, kind of like Pokemon, where you're going to collect a team. You can, advance your team. You can upgrade them depending on how many you've collected. And yeah, there's, like it says, 100 plus that you can choose from. They can, that guy looks real menacing. There's just an animation on there. But yeah. So shards, we'll store those. I think the cards that you were kind of looking at, when they saw in the first trailer up over here, it's gonna essentially allow you to. Actually, let's see what do we got. What do they even have offering right now? Badges. Ooh, the Puppet Master. Then you got your NFT promos. But this is also one that's being attributed as one of the first AAA quality that's really garnered a lot of attention. Like P2P said, it's his #1 most anticipated. There are a ton of people that share that sentiment. I'm very interested to try it out. I really like it. From what I've also been able to see, if anyone played the old Final Fantasies where you can kind of move around, you'll be able to collect and gather resources, but you'll randomly end up generating a fight. That fight may be with, not necessarily other players, but it may be with creatures that are in the world. But it's definitely going to be a huge heavy hitter. ILV is the token. When I make the actual video cut of everything, I'm gonna go a lot more into ILV is the token for him. So you can also go over there. You can always look at all this. It's obviously an Ethereum one, as you saw in the trailer. It was the hunt for Ethereum. I don't know who said that. I think it's Jeffrey. The fight for gas fees. But yes, ILV is the token. ERC20, as you can see, it's got 3 main functions: governance, liquidity mining, and vault distribution. You can stake your ILV, which is kind of nice. I haven't really run into that inside a game quite yet, personally. But yeah, this is one that you really need to look at. It says, again, Q1 2022. I think because of all of its anticipation and how much has actually been around it, this is one that I do think that it may actually hit the deadline. But again, Q1, we still, I know we're in Q4 right now for 2021. It's very possible that we're still going to have to wait, around 4 months to even know what's going to really be going on there. There's free to play, like a lot of these games are going to be doing. But obviously you're going to need the NFTs to really be able to experience its full potential. It's play to earn. Mechanics are essentially in-game rewards from competing with other players. There's, from what I've been able to find, there's buy-in for tournaments. There's buy-ins for matches. Whoever actually ends up wins takes the pot. You can also collect resources that will allow you to actually be able to get different things with the in-game marketplace. So from the way that I've been able to figure out and what I've been able to see with it, there's going to also be, just like in Lost Relics, there'll be a gold mechanic, which is going to be the ability to collect those things yeah, March is still a while away. Now, you never know. Like, maybe we get it January, but I don't like to actually stand by saying that I think that this is when this is going to go out because I never really know. Because, like I said, a lot of these games try to hit these things and just don't. And it's no fault of theirs. That's kind of how it goes. Yeah, so the general mechanics, that's what I've been able to find, at least for the earning mechanics. But yeah, this is one that I think everyone has been paying attention to. I did not look if it was available on mobile. No, it won't be on mobile at start. Oh, there's going to be a console version. That'll be interesting. I'll be real interested to see, yeah, who ends up crossing that line over into consoles for the first time, and how are they even going to do that? Because you have to then get PlayStation on board, right? Like, there's no way to not have PlayStation on board for them. So, that one, a lot of people know quite a bit about it already. Their websites, it's really easy to actually, like, there's a lot of these websites where you can't really see that much. But let's get one that I'm really excited about. We'll pop this footage up here. Whoa. Calm down. I didn't tell you to start. Ember Sword is one that I'm pretty excited about. Ember Sword. So, Ember Sword is actually a recent partner of MarketSquare's. We did a little bit of stuff on there. It's essentially going to be a sandbox MMO RPG. Those of you who do know about it, yeah, will probably have known that. There's obviously skills. You got progression with those skills. They're going to level you up, be able to get more advanced skills. Like I said, each weapon type has its own associated skill, and will also have RPG crafting elements tied to each of them. One of the things that I think is kind of cool that makes me very excited for it is there's two big ones, and one is the roving NFT monster bosses that you don't know where they are, where they're going to be. My own speculation is that Harvester, it looked like just a piece of machinery that ended up turning into a monster. Those ones will be randomly found. You don't know when they're going to pop up. You don't know what they're going to be. They're limited time. If you're able to kill them, you'll be able to get NFTs that you won't be able to get in the future. There's no way to essentially guaranteed farm any of these things because you don't know where they're going to be and when they're going to be or what they're going to be. Ember Swords is also really awesome because it's going to launch with multiplayer. Which is something that I've had concerns with with Lost Relics is, like, we need that multiplayer to be able to compete next year with all of these budding RPG projects that are going to kind of be showing up. The combat, as you can see, looks pretty fun. There's going to be skill trees. Yes, there is the current little issue of the Ember tokens, but there are technically workarounds. When it does come around, I will make a video about how you can kind of do a workaround for it. You essentially are going to have to falsify your position in the world. But yeah. The world itself, there's going to be, you know, yeah, I did run into that, and I wasn't sure, Jimmy, how truly valid that was actually going to end up being by the time that this actually becomes a game that we can all play. I hope that they've figured that out. If not, I do know that there are ways to trick the system into letting you get these things. But we'll cross that bridge when we know that we have to cross it, in my opinion. There are going to be 3 different types of zones. So they're scaling up in difficulty. I'll actually post. I wrote a short little article on it for MarketSquare. Let me pull that one up. It was a discovery of the day a little while ago. I wasn't able to really get my hands on it. Ivan, hello. Since when do you play LR? Lost Relics is one of my top played games, probably. It's probably the one that I've played the most on. We've logged lots and lots of hours. I don't know. Yeah. We've also run the largest giveaways ever in that game. So Ember Swords is, yeah, I'm all about it. Each one of those zones will be scaled in difficulty. Outlaw will have PvP elements, so when you're out in the world running around, someone can just show up and fight you. There are other areas where you won't have to be fighting anyone. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah, they sold us the land, so, like, I assume that there's going to be some way to actually be able to do this. Like, I would be very disappointed if there wasn't. The non-fungible tokens, all the cosmetic items and land in Ember Swords are represented, obviously, by NFTs. The same thing for essentially, like, every NFT game. This is nothing new. From one of the things that I did hear, though, were that a lot of the NFTs are going to be cosmetic strictly, other than, like, the land and stuff. But we don't know everything for sure yet. This is definitely one that I have really wanted to scope out. Well, we can watch one more of these trailers.
Do you look up at the stars? Are you afraid they might be looking back at you?
Do you not want to let me do that on there? Fine. Fine! I'll go to YouTube.
Do you look up at the stars? Are you afraid they might be looking back at you? Or does the sense of awe they instill overpower you? After a lifetime of being told, your path is the world. I once heard that in a foreign land. Assigned beliefs before I could pass syllables. It was only in these wondrous hills that I found providence. In these woods, you will discover your calling and raise your home. You will learn many truths, some that build your foundation and others that tear it down. You will find kindred spirits who you will take up arms with, conquer enemies alongside, and come to call family. I am Dalcor Kritana, Headmaster of Bulkhalter's Academy and Lord of Solarwood. Sons and daughters of Thanatos, go forth and explore. Discover the secrets, not only of this moon, but the universe, to reclaim humanity's former glory inch by inch. The world is not our path. It is only our beginning.
So we'll definitely be checking out and staying up to date on, you know, what's going on with Ember Swords. The more information we'll know, the more I'll be able to put out. The land sales are over, but you know, maybe they'll open up some more. A lot of games have done that in the past. We'll go to another one here that a lot of people have been talking about. I hope that they are going to be able to deliver what they say they can. So here is Star Atlas.
Miles, the station reported a distress signal last night. They think it came from your dad's ship.
The signal, it came from past the outer ring. How is that even possible?
His ship has been reported missing for 20 years now. Pretty sure he's not coming back.
We go there, we might not come back.
What is this place?
This is going to change everything. They found out we have the map. They're gonna kill us for it.
If that's the case, there's only one thing we can do.
So, as you can see, Star Atlas is going to be on the Solana network. It is, again, another space age. What's up, Anatolia? How you doing? Star Atlas is one of the ones where I have reservations for how much they're going to be being able to deliver what they say they'll be able to deliver. I will be the first one that says I hope I'm wrong. But they essentially are saying that there will be space harvesting, spaceships, ship battles, PvP elements, space piracy, as well as planetary elements where you can land on a planet, you can build bases and massive defenses, create up harvesting operations on there. They've done a whole bunch of NFT selling. So there's a very large community that is trying to play this and all that. Their team is larger. They have, I think when I last checked, they had 140 people working on it, which is really good for a blockchain game. Their website can be a little odd to actually navigate because you have to kind of warp yourself around into it. You know, scrolling. As of right now, there's not much. From what I heard, they would be including a smaller, dumbed-down version of the harvesting in the game. That has yet to actually be seen so far, but, you know, I hope that this all works out. The ships they're pretty expensive already. When did Play Now show up? Oh, yeah, okay. This is what I thought. The marketplace. But, you know, you've got your factions. Yeah, the Play Now is a little misleading because, you know, you can't actually play quite yet. But they've been making moves forward. A lot of people are excited about it. Like I said, am just slightly skeptical of what it is. If they end up rolling it out in segments and stuff, that's, you know, I think the only way that they're going to actually be able to do it. They've got tons of stuff, you know, already available. I tune in on their Twitter, and I constantly keep trying to raffle to get one of their ships, because they're kind of expensive. But as of right now, there's no real gameplay, no nothing. And even when the first gameplay shows up, it's not going to be the real gameplay from what I've been able to actually find. It will be, like I said, just a strictly mining version of it to at least let people use their NFT ships. But its videos look amazing. I will say, I will give them that. They definitely have some of the coolest looking actual. It's not gameplay, but just video footage of it. But that one again, you know, it's Solana network. It's a great network. We're not going to be dealing with tons of gas fees on the Solana network, which is, you know, a very, very nice change of pace. Hopefully, though, none of us will be dealing with a ton of gas fees because, you know, Ethereum 2.0 is actually supposed to come out. Hopefully it does. Fingers crossed. Yeah, because the gas fees are going to be the biggest thing that any of these games is going to have to deal with at some point, because regardless, other than a handful, you're still going to have to convert. You're still going to have to pay the fees at some point in time. But unfortunately, I get more and more used to these things the more and more that I play blockchain games, which I don't know if is a good thing, but, you know, it's a thing. I think, though, let me real quick, let's do a raffle before I pull up the next one here. Cancel you, yes. All right. So we will do an OG status raffle. If you already have it, please don't enter for it because you can't win it. But OG status for Nifty Village, I've got one of those to raffle, and I also have one minting pass that still needs a home. So OG status will get you on the white paper, will get you access, and you can get part of all the milestones earlier on, and yeah, enjoy Nifty Village. So if you do not have OG status, feel free to enter into the raffle, and we can get you all set up. But let's go on to here. We will go with this bad boy. So this is one that, if you guys know me, I don't partake in, I don't really enjoy mobile games. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just not really for me. This was one that looked like it had a lot of potential, was going to be pretty cool. I know some of you have talked about it, Guild of Guardians. So while that raffle's going, let's watch the trailer. So that one will be coming to mobile. Like I said, normally I am not huge on the mobile games. Will you stop playing? But we do have a little bit of footage that we're able to see. So it's looking a lot like it's going to be in the same. I did not already do the minting pass. The minting pass will be the last one that we raffle today. But we do have a little bit of footage that we're able to view of this thing. Woo! that trailer goes really quick. These ones right now are some of them are free to play, some of them are NFT entry. Guild of Guardians, if I'm not mistaken, is free to play. Yes. Is totally free to play. One of the biggest things that kind of brought it on to at least on my radar is I like the class system. Yeah, it does kind of have like a Final Fantasy aesthetic feel to it, but one of the biggest things is, it's a dungeon crawler. It's going to be the same type of mechanics that we see with Lost Relics in the sense of, we'll go into dungeons, we'll fight things, we'll earn loot. But the biggest thing that seems to be the deciding factor for Orthor has a pet for Guild of Guardians already. I like it. Is that a multiverse pet or like just straight a pet that you got for Guild of Guardians? But so one of the biggest ones that's running into causing me more and more concern for, at least my Lost Relics is the fact that all these things are going to be coming with multiplayer. Like, we need co-op. And that's one of the things that I've been looking at other things, which is why, Ember Swords was on my radar so much. Guild of Guardians, even though it is a mobile game, has been on my radar now because of multiplayer. We really need to have options to be able to play with each other. But free to play. Yes, it's free to play. Guild of Guardians Fantasy RPG. The game is aiming to be released on mobile early 2022. Again, like all of these games, they're not out yet. They're on my radar. As I've said before, I don't actually pay any attention to that. It's here when it's here. Yeah. Pay to win? No. Even if it was, I don't think anyone would ever admit that it is. Oh, nice. Got whitelist going. I like it, man. So, yeah, Ortho's up on there. You'll be able to, we can go over to the store. There's founder sales. We can buy some heroes. We'll buy, 15 heroes? We'll just raffle them all off. Bryn, that's allowed, right? Oh, they're all sold out now. All right, we'll just buy them all on, OpenSea. $100,000 sold out. Woo! Yeah. It's going to definitely be really fun. Yeah, you've got the class systems. You've got, the Priest of Illumination, Swordsman. So if I'm not mistaken, there's a rogue too. But yeah, we're going to have a lot more options when it comes to roller coins. Yeah, that was actually one that I was trying to stick with games that aren't released yet. I'm going to do a video on games that are available currently right now, as well as, going a lot more in depth to the mechanics of everything, going a lot more into depth of, because right now I'm really just looking at Lightstone. Brent said you can spend whatever you want. I didn't read that, but I will totally just take that as fact. But so like right now, what I've been looking at mostly because my primary goal for at least a lot of these blockchain games, the ones that we will be showcasing or showing on the stream, is obviously I want the play to earn mechanic to be useful for other players, but a lot of these games I play because I like the game themselves. That's what I'm looking for, and the fact that I can earn a little bit here and there, or that I can earn it all, is always a plus to me. I'm not looking at a lot of these games as being 100% like I'm gonna make a ton of money on this thing just by doing the mining or the earning in it. The game has to be fun for me first and foremost, and that's kind of what I've been looking at with a lot of these. I also don't like the speculation on the actual play to earn mechanics because, like I said, there's so many of these companies that say that A, B, C, D, and E are going to be a part of it, and they launch and they have A and D, and that's it. So whenever these games come out is when I'm actually going to want to get into and showcasing the play to earn mechanics, other than just a really broad one. Bryn, Lightstone wouldn't lie to me, so like that's a little late. I already spent $400,000, so sorry, that's my bad. But I'm gonna put your name on the invoice, so don't worry about that. You will get credit for it. Don't have no concern. I won't take any credit for that purchase. Oh, nice. Got like a bear. How much time we got left on this raffle? 3 minutes. Three minutes. All right. So, one of the next ones that I was looking at that the gameplay looks really cool is Age of Rust. So one of the things that I really liked about Age of Rust was the fact that there was going to be single player. There will be earning mechanics. I'm really been looking forward to having a first person shooter style game that will be out and actually really fun. This is going to be it is on the Engine Network, which I know most of us are extremely familiar with. We just watched you. But I also really like the puzzle aspect of things. Being able to... Yeah. It seems a little bit more like a survival type of thing. There will be, from what I've been able to see, there's some pretty cool combat content. I can pull up. There is a much longer... I won't really go into it too much, but we can watch a little bit of it here. Some of the gameplay here. I don't think we're going to watch 20 minutes, but...
Stay out of the caves. I came in through there and it was crawling with mechs, traps, and flooded areas.
Okay, I'm on it.
Age of Rust will not be free to play in the sense that you will have to pay to unlock each of the seasons.
Your suit here is rigged with a small transmitter for short distances. I'll keep in contact while you go explore. Try not to get lost.
Trying to find some combat in here. He's got a gun now. But the look of it reminds me a lot of, like... It kind of reminds me of, like, Half-Life, in all honesty. I know a lot of people aren't big on the engine network. I don't seem to have a huge issue with the engine network. It is what it is at the end of the day. I know that there are other ones that have started to become forefront runners, like Wax. I actually don't know how much the seasons will cost. Let's see. I know it's Rust bits is what are used. You won't need any tokens at the start of the game. You just have to link your wallet. I'm not finding the actual cost here. Give me one sec. Let's see what we got here. So it looks about $10. Which isn't bad, you know. I'm actually going to be one of the ones on the Wax network that we're getting ready to showcase that I'll actually have the lead developer on is Million on Mars. So I did not add that to this list at this point in time, just because I'm not against the engine anyway, because gas fee stops players from playing sometime. Oh, 100%. I agree with that. That's like the biggest issue currently plaguing games. So there's another game coming out that I heard about today.
Big Time is a
we will pull this one up. I don't know a ton about it. I just know that it's co-op and it's a play to earn. So I've been kind of, you know, looking at those. But yeah, Age of Rust, I'll definitely probably at least check out. I mean, if it's only $10, like whatever. Unfortunately, that I've gotten so used to, you know, gas fees and stuff that, yeah. So here, we'll watch this bad boy.
Big Time is a cooperative RPG that combines fast action combat, the collectability of NFTs, and a history-spanning adventure where you team up with friends to adventure across time and space. Along the way, you'll encounter some of history's most famous and infamous figures, but they won't all be as you would expect. Big Time promises to provide unlimited adventure and some of the craziest mashups in gaming. The aim will be to uncover a mysterious threat that's tearing down the very walls of time itself. History is collapsing in a spectacular and explosive way. Big Time consists of 4 classes, including Time Warrior, Chronomancer, Shadowblade, and Quantum Fixer. Uniquely, Big Time's timeline system allows players to level up the same character in multiple class paths and switch to the desired class on the fly. You will also be able to arm yourself with a unique arsenal of weaponry, each suited for different playstyles, including Battle Axe, Dual Blades, Two-Handed Greatsword, Sword and Shield, Quantum Staff, and Warhammer. What makes Big Time look like the next huge online game is the fact that Big Time Studios has recruited an all-star team of game industry veterans from the likes of Epic Games, Blizzard, EA, and Riot, with developers who have collectively worked on Fortnite, God of War, Call of Duty, and Overwatch, just to name a few. On top of that is the fact that Big Time looks to be the first great game to work with NFTs and the blockchain. meaning that any skins or items of clothing will have real-world monetary value. Big Time will offer clothing and armor from a variety of different time periods, allowing you to kit out your hero for all the world to see. On top of that, you will have your own personal time machine that you can upgrade and decorate with legendary artifacts from across all of space-time and invite your friends into. You can also decorate your space with new furniture, hang trophies celebrating your adventures through time, or display your unique collection of NFT artwork for your friends. And you can show off all this loot at the game's central hub, Epoch City, a sprawling metropolis situated at the end of the universe. Big Time is a game that looks truly exciting and could change the world of AAA gaming as we know it. Big Time is set to start beta testing in early 2022, but to gain access, there's a bit of a twist. Subscribe and tune in to future episodes as we find out more about Big Time.
So, Big Time I know by far the least about because I actually found that today. So let's figure that out together right now here. Big Time Studios, show me the game to that. Go back to the game here, timeline. Collectibles. Why don't you have anything on here? Dual blades. That'd be so awesome. Maybe we'll do dual blades in Lost Relics. Short and sealed, long shot. Guess we'll go to blog and news. Can you stop, buddy? Why don't you just lie down? I know you're old and neurotic, but you're not going to be able to dig through the floor, my man. What's up? Alright, let's find out what blockchain is Big Time on. The new NFT. You don't tell me anything that I want to know. Big Time's will have its very own cryptocurrency. Alright, here we go. Big Time token economy. It'll be in space. Its very own cryptocurrency. What network is it going to be built on, though? Huh. It's kind of weird. Haven't actually seen... Oh, we do have a winner, though. We can at least do that right now. Thor! You got your OG status. Big time, baby. And let's go over... What do we got? Minting pass. Nifty. Thor, I know you know the deal. Just post that Discord. Even if I have it, I have to have you post it. But we still have a minting pass for Nifty Village. So once Orthor posts that Discord, we will do the last minute pass. And Orthor, you also said Gal is working on a first-person shooter too. Do you know the name of that? We can scope that out right now. Oh, do you already have it? Oh, that's okay. Anyone who doesn't have it, just enter into the raffle now, and once we have, a few people, I'll just pick a winner automatically. OG status is for Nifty Village, which is the game that we are making at... where's my... So it was Gala Games? Yeah. Nifty Village is a game that we're actually making with MarketSquare. And it is an OG status will get you on the white paper access, which will get you first access and loyalty points and get you extra stuff that you extra perks and things on the Discord. And then the minting pass that we're going to do will give you obviously first access just like the OGs, but it'll also give you special NFT mints throughout the year. So you'll be able to get 4 of them throughout the entire year. Yep, just type in !raffle. And anyone who has... Jimmy, you have OG status. What are you doing? I know you have it, Jimmy. Because you won last time. No, that's okay. But if you win, I'll just... Yeah. So let me know. I'm pretty sure we only... So there were what? I think 4 of you have OG status already. And Orthor, what is the Gala FPS game? Faster? I guess we can watch this guy's thing a bit.
Metaverse fan?
No, you just show me it. Ooh. Let's get this. Nope. Faster, yeah, I just found it. We'll watch some stuff on that real quick. All right, I'm gonna close this out for the OG status. And of course Jimmy wins, so we'll pick a different person. Achero! It looks like you won yourself. And don't worry, Achero, I already have your information from the last winning from yesterday. So I'll contact you about both of those things right after the stream here. But now we're going to do the minting pass. I knew Jimmy was going to win too. I was just like, watch Jimmy win this. Like, because Jimmy, you were the ones that's where the OG status came from the last time we were doing it, because you won it. And then you already had it. And so then you won it again. All right. This one is for the minting pass. So, this is going to get you the Nifty Village minting pass. It's going to get you the early access just like the OG status, but it's also going to get you extra perks. It'll get you the 4 NFTs throughout the year. And, yeah. The pre-alpha. Woo! All right, so let's take a look at, I'm going to add this real quick to my list. So let's take a look at this faster game. Are there bad guys? Who is shooting? Elock, I've been saving up. Let's increase our... Who's getting killed by these grenades? Where's this other people at? It really does look like a modded Counter-Strike. Where are the other players? Oh, here we go. Here's a person. This is like when... This is like when two developers need to go play their game together. And like, they're developers and not actual gamers. So they just unload clip after clip at each other and no one dies. I was laughing. We were watching the new update footage and like showcasing for War Riders, and we had the lead developer on there. And like at first he couldn't get the game started. Okay, 4 levels on it. Each level has multiple rooms. Did you just throw a grenade at yourself, dude? Oh, he crumbled. Oh man, that was good. Just like, blah, like just dead. What was that at the beginning there? You got to see a little... team beta. But yeah, he was driving around the wasteland, and he was like, where are the new spots that we did? Like, where's the new stuff that we made? Like, and he had to have another person on the team come in and like drive him around and show him where all the new stuff was, which is like always really funny, where it's like it's like, but you made it. Like, you made it. You don't know where it is? Like, no, I don't play the game. I just make the game. I did enjoy him, like, just, like, bleh, like, turning into nothing with the grenade. Where's some more shooting at each other? So, Orthor, how did you hear about this one? Yeah, big time. It's going to be, I think, a good one. If you guys check back in on the description, I will have all the links, all the information, and everything added into it. I was running a little short on time today, so I knew that I would just do it afterwards. I'm so bogged down with reviewing all this gameplay footage for, or all the Friday Night Fistfight footage. Because I forgot that I had to monitor if people found food in the actual dungeon. So it was like, at first I was like, oh, I'll just make sure that I looked I'll just look at when they enter into the dungeon and when they leave the dungeon. So I know that you entered in with what you needed and you exited with what you needed. But then I realized that I had to actually monitor what items they found. Because some people were bringing tools and stuff in, which I totally forgot to actually say no tools so that you couldn't actually find those things. But even then, enemies could drop things that you could use. So we learned some things, but yeah. Ah, Ortho, nice. Well, I added it to the list that I'll add it to the description, and I'll add links and stuff for anyone who's looking at that. Yeah, the dev team looks really good for big time. I'm really glad that I randomly found that one literally about 20 minutes before we started the stream. Well, we got 14 people in on the raffle with 12 people watching. So maybe there'll be a reroll if no one is actually going to be on there. But you will actually be able to get OG status technically by engaging. Black Menace Mafia, I don't know yet because I got so many submissions of footage. I'm still reviewing them. I'll be able to know who is at least in the finals or who won by the end of tonight. So I will make a big announcement on Lost Relics Discord, and I'll tag. Yeah, we'll have Dr. Loot make an official announcement. And yeah. Then I can get your wallet address and I can send you the crypto. But so as of right now, I've only gotten through about half of the submissions. It looks like it could be pretty fun. It really looks like Counter-Strike. To me, at least.
Okay, I have no idea what's going on. Apparently this is called faster. Prepare.
What does this person want to say about this thing?
There we go. Get out.
Oh, is there Oh, this is just the demonstration build. You're not allowed to swear, sir. I heard that. Watch your potted mouth on that video. Yeah. Anyone who wants to get in on the Nifty Discord, I will post this up right in here. That is the Nifty Discord invite. My winning the OG was bad juju for winning the Mint Pass. You don't know that yet. You don't know that. Maybe it's just you're on fire. Yeah, I know. I'm part of the server. I'm part of the Nifty team. But so far, we got our OG status winner, a Cheru. A Cheru. But yeah, buddy, we are how many minutes away here? Oh, 15 seconds away. Who will win? Who will be the Mint Pass holder? Yeah, Orthor and Widget, you guys are both always up in the Nifty Village. We appreciate you. Alrighty. It's gotta end here. My day has not been bad. I have just been literally, reviewing footage and footage and footage. What do we got? Orthor, you got yourself a minting pass. Congrats, buddy. So, anyone who didn't get it, I will try to get my hands on a few more of the minting passes. I know there's a limited amount of them, but I was able to get 3. Since there's been so many other people wanting and, participating and been so excited about Nifty Village, I think that I will easily be able to leverage that into getting to, maybe we'll do another Nifty Village giveaway where I can get a few more OG passes or a few more. Yes. Yeah, so I should be able to get some more of them. Orthor, I know you know the deal. You just got to post your, you have to post your Discord. Elock, it will. Chero, if anyone wants to get a pendant for new player for Lost Relics, there should be a giveaway soon on Lost Relics Discord. There were some leftover pendants rewards from new players from Trivia Night. Oh, nice. Chero, also, there is going to be a giant Christmas giveaway. Hence we have the Christmas background now. And we will have 20 new player access. We are also working on getting 10 more that will be hopefully provided by an outside source. So hopefully if everything goes correctly, we'll have 30 new players to onboard. But old players fear not. Like I said the other day, we will have we'll have 50 items. 9 will be epic. 4 are going to be legendary. I think there's like 21, 22, or 23 rare, and then we've got about I don't know, 20 or 15 or something uncommons. No worries, man. No worries at all. So I have your information. I have a Chero's. Woo, 4 a.m. That's a rough one. Though I'm honestly up like that half the time myself. But don't worry, if you missed Trivia Night, we will have our own little giveaways going on over here. And you hopefully won't have to miss out on that one. So, because I have so many people to review and contact still, I'm about to contact all the winners from yesterday as well as today, so please be up on your Discord. You'll be hearing from me in the next 5 to 10 minutes. I'll collect all the data that I need from you guys. I'll submit them all to the necessary destinations. But I have so many of these videos to watch that I got to get this thing done by at least tomorrow. I want to have the winner figured out by Sunday, even with the second round if it's necessary. Because as of right now, we have 3 people in a tie pool. So maybe someone was able to get farther than they were, but maybe they weren't. If, like I said, if there is a tie, I will then randomly select one of the dungeons that they were all able to complete, and it will then revert to a time trial. And you'll have, because I may not hear from everyone that actually did make it into that round of the Friday Night Fist Fight, I will then figure out, I don't know, we'll give everybody 72 hours or, maybe 4 days, something like that. Whatever everyone decides is fair. But yeah, I need to get to reviewing those things so that we can get the winner, because I did not anticipate how actually difficult it was going to be. Nifty Village, the MetaMask is what we are actually going to be using. Yeah, the Ethereum MetaMask, but technically, yeah, hopefully it's Pits. Yeah, or I should troll everyone and be like, the winner will be decided whoever can complete Mount Okep first. Then you'll be able to claim your reward. Only with fists. But yeah, we'll figure out which one it is. I'll actually make another one. I would like to see the timed in the pits because it is a really challenging one to actually get through. Of course, Jimmy. Yeah. So I'm going to contact all the winners right now. I'll collect all the information, and then I'm going to do my usual, go take dogs out, eat some food, but I will be back reviewing footage and probably playing Lost Relics with you guys, or playing one of these other games, maybe some Gods Unchained. But yeah, I will also update all of the description on this this video to include everything that we've talked about today, all the websites. I'll add Faster onto there as well for anyone who's interested in that one. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in a little bit, and I will probably be back on, since I'm going to be playing, I'll probably be streaming, because I got to be getting close to reviewing all these ones. I can do Mount Easy. Like, let's go, baby. It's gonna clap Mount Old Cap cheeks, huh? With your fists only. I feel like I would give someone like $500 if they could actually get through Mount with just their fists and those items. I don't think it's physically possible. You have to be the greatest kiter in the history of the world. I'd also really want to see someone fight the Warden with just fists. Like, just go fisticuffs with that bad boy. It'd be like the longest fight ever. But because he's so slow and so pronounced with his actions of attack, I feel like you could do it. It's just, do you have the patience to do it? The stream is ending right now, so you're good to go, Widget. I will, yeah, like I said, I'm going to contact all the winners right now. I'll get all that information. I'll submit it, and then I will go do the dogs and dinner, and I will be back reviewing. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I will, again, update the description with all of the links and everything that you need for every video that you've seen today. Hopefully there's some stuff that wasn't on your radar that, you know, is going to be now on your radar. Yeah, I don't think so either. But, you know, maybe. I guess anything's possible. I didn't think people could. Is there a special event in Gods Unchained right now? Yeah, man, of course. And happy hunting, everybody, for tonight. Widget, what are you talking about right before I go? Is it just the normal weekend event? Yeah, Elok, I will, I'll make my plea. I'll shake my tin cup to the higher-ups on Monday. I have a note right here to request more minting passes and OG statuses. Stream later, I would expect, I don't know, 3 hours from now, probably. Yeah. Hey, we appreciate you, Black Menace. So yeah, anyone who won, get ready to hear from me right now. And everyone else, hopefully I will see you later tonight. And if you ever find out about any other games that are coming up, please, please, please tell me. I want to check them out. We want to showcase them. We want everybody to know about all these things. But yeah, I'll be doing a list of my most anticipated ones once I can get my hands on a few more of these. I don't think doing an actual like ranking list is very fair because I haven't played them, so I don't actually know what the ranking should be. It's all speculation. Yeah, have a great night, guys. I will have everything locked and loaded ready for you guys for the Friday Night Fist Fight winner, and I'm going to try to actually just show the video of it. I think will be one of the days. I'll just set a stream up to play that straight video so everyone can actually watch it. All right, perfect, guys. Happy hunting. Good luck if you're doing any grinding, and I will